What's up everyone, this is Kresil back with more to share with all of you about confirming casting choices for upcoming films. Now, I know I said I'd start posting videos a bit more often every other week, but I had so much on my plate recently and I really slowed down, and mostly because of the coronavirus that's going on at the moment. So I'll try and upload every other week if I can. Alright, let's get on with the casting choices. The films I'm going to cast for this video are the third MCU Spider-Man film, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and Black Adam starring Dwayne Johnson. For the third Spider-Man film, which I've decided to call Spider-Man Home Run, I thought of some casting choices that already exist and some I might suggest for the film. For example, I've considered Charlie Cox to return as Matt Murdock from the Netflix Daredevil series to stand in for Tom Holland's Peter Parker, who had been accused of murdering the false superhero Mysterio in the post-credit scene in Spider-Man Far From Home, even though the actor had recently denied that Daredevil would eventually appear in the film. But Peter Parker needs a lawyer since his identity has been exposed, so I don't know, I'll let your imaginations run wild, but I think I'll go with Matt Murdock appearing in the MCU. I don't know. Second, I've had an interesting suggestion that Zendaya's character, Michelle Jones, or MJ, would become the anti-heroine Black Cat in the film as a supportive ally to Tom Holland's Spider-Man, given that Felicia Hardy was originally Black Cat in the comics and further parts of the source material of Spider-Man. Third, there's a chance that Michael Mando, who played Matt Gargan in Spider-Man Homecoming, would eventually return to become the Scorpion, but in a supporting villain role like Crossbones in Captain America Civil War. Now, let's get on to the actual casting choices for Spider-Man 3. First off, I have personally considered Jason Momoa to play Kraven the Hunter, also known as Sergei Kravenov, who is confirmed to be the film's main antagonist. Now, I think Jason Momoa is a perfect casting choice for Kraven, but to make him look the part more, dab on some pale makeup to make him look Russian, and here you have Kraven. Now, some other casting choices I have in mind are Lily Reinhart as Gwen Stacy, Andre Braugher as Robbie Robinson, Scott Foley as George Stacy, Numar Asa as the Chameleon, because he was also in Spider-Man Far From Home and was credited as Dmitri, so it's possible he is actually Dmitri Smerdyakov, who is Sergei Kravenov's half-brother. Michael Ealy as MJ's father, Dylan Baker to return as Dr. Connors, and last but not least, Tobey Maguire as a pizza delivery man. Yeah, you asked for it. It's pizza time. And just one more casting choice I would want to make to this film, but already exists, would be Alfred Molina as Doc Ock in a post-credit scene to set up the Sinister Six, which is likely to happen for the rest of the MCU to come. Okay, moving on to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I only have one major casting choice before the rest is decided by director James Gunn, who is also directing The Suicide Squad in the same year. At the end of Guardians 2, a new character was being set up as the main antagonist for Guardians 3, going by the name of Adam Warlock, a character who is likely more than a match for the Guardians of the Galaxy. My top choice for Adam Warlock would have to be Zac Efron. He looks so close to the part and was even at the top of everyone's votes on the internet. So yeah, he might slay in this role. And last but not least for this video, Black Adam starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Although the character is mostly viewed as a Shazam villain, he has actually had a history with other heroes in existence, like Superman. Yet it seems the film will include other heroes before his popularity as a Shazam villain. And those heroes confirmed for the film are Hawkman, Jay Garrick, Alan Scott, and Isis. And for those characters, I've considered Sam Worthington as this character, even though Warner Brothers considered Rami Malek, Bruce Greenwood as this character, Neil McDonough as this character, and Sophie Botella as this character. And those are basically the only roles considered for this film at the moment, though Damien Houdsey, whose name I can't pronounce, could make a cameo appearance as the wizard from Shazam. And those are my thoughts for this video for now. What do you think of my casting choices? Leave a comment down below, give this a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll be back around with another video. Bye bye.